Yeah, alright, welcome in, welcome in. We got this beautiful joust matchup here between the berries, the color yellow, playing as the Amerath dynasty, playing with 6 workers on food. Staying with 6 workers on food, so I'm guessing he's gonna do 3 on gold here and then add to 8 on food before doing anything else. In the color orange, with the Chinese, it's Kanki. And we've seen from last week's game that Kanki can be a bit of a cheesy player. Let's see if he does cheese or if he plays straight along this week. But he's already being a little bit of yeah, this is not really the Chinese build order, right? I'm gonna build a mill anywhere and then drop something off there and build an imperial official. So just already not the ideal build for Kanki, but it's alright. It's alright as long as he keeps his town center busy and he does everything that he needs to do. We can get berries here on the other hand, building the House of Wisdom. Touching the town center as the book does dictate here. Just want to see if everything is connected though. Because if it is, then you just keep building, I'm guessing, from here and then outside, and have plenty of space for farms in your base. As well as all of your buildings be connected, and you can start expanding from there. So yeah, looking on the map, this is of course Dry Arabia. Very standard, very nice woodline here to the front, very... like rather simple to wall off over here, even though it's quite far away. This woodline though is fantastic, as you can wall here, and if Kanki does make some kind of horseman play, makes it easy to just wall this area so that the horseman can't just walk around the back of your base. Looking at the sheep count, I think it's important right now. Ooh, Barry's a lot of sheep here. Ooh, and Barry's going military wing. Military wing, staying with his 6 on food now. Not staying with 7. 2 on gold. Being heavy on wood, so we might actually see a lot of aggression on the part of Barry's here. Getting wood, of course, to make the military buildings he needs. On the other hand, we have the Imperial Academy from Kanki. I see the scouting here of the players. So Barry's not quite scouting his opponent, but he does have a lot of sheep. 16 sheep against 7. Well, let's go over and see what Kanki's up to. Kanki with 1 scout only as well. Getting sheep going to the corner here. Oh, really not a lot of sheep for Kanki here. 8 against 17, so I'm guessing that if Kanki gets all the remaining sheep, then he can kind of climb ahead, but it's going to be very, very, very difficult. Kanki... no, he knows. Yeah, that's where Barry's is, right? Yeah, that's where Barry's is. This is Kanki having been, like, over here, where he did take some damage. That would be cool if they fixed the... there was a fix for this. Alright, Kanki going on stone. I think we know what's coming up. As soon as the Imperial Academy finishes, we might see some, of that, some of that ability there to... oh no, the Imperial Academy creates Imperial officials. Disregard. Oh, killing the scouts. Don't know why you'd want to do that. Like the Imperial Academy now, creating a cheap Imperial official. I've seen this before. It's the new Chinese way, or relatively new Chinese way of playing. A lot of stone. Decent amount of wood here, so we're not going completely balls to the wall here, but we are getting a stable. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Stable first for berries. So of course in Feudal Age they don't really have anything good for the stable, but they do get camels in Castle Age. And of course horsemen are overall a very good unit. Oh, here we go, we have the archers. Feudal archers, it's gonna be a pain for Kanki to do anything here. He doesn't quite have enough stone for a TC if that was what he wanted. Yeah, but very wise, taking some of those berries. Ooh, going stable as well. We're gonna see a horseman battle. It's really tricky here. If you're... Like, I'm not saying Kanki is inexperienced, but talking to you guys watching this, like, if you're watching this and you're inexperienced, you might see these archers. Oh, he has a range. But they are free from the military academy, and Kanki knows it. The horsemen are to raid. There's no... Like, he knows exactly what's going on. There's a lot of wood here, not that much food for Kanki, so... Yeah, he is making stable range. Stable range, often a good idea, but we also have stable range here for berries, and his build is just... Like, Abbasid is just a bit more efficient. And yeah, Abbasid... Oh, his infantry already has a little bit more HP, so let me grab an archer. So they have 80 instead of 70 HP, which doesn't seem like it makes much of a difference. Against horsemen, I guess it doesn't, but it can take 1 or 2 more hits from spearmen and archers. You'd have to make the math on that, but the idea is that... yeah, they're gonna be a lot more resilient because they have all that extra HP. Yeah, so looking at other bonuses that Abbasid will have in the future. So they have composite bows, the attack speed increased by 33%. Ooh. Horsemen are starting to chase away. It's a horseman and a scout. But so many more horsemen and the 2 spears from berries. That's just... Berries being very aggressive. This is actually buying Kanki time, but he needed to use all the workers. To build that, he's gonna lose a scout. Not the biggest deal, but it is still a big deal. Oh, he's gonna lose his worker here. Oh, that's... first destroyed value here. Not destroyed value, first worker kill. Oh, that's a misclick from Kanki. That's actually unfortunate, because he was defending this. But already Kanki a little bit behind. Can't say I love what's going on here. Ooh, what's that sheep? Oh, that's awful. Excuse me. Oh, that's really awful. Alright, but the tower does go up. And it's only 1 worker killed. With another worker and a bit worth of idle time, so... 2 and something workers behind. And not the end of the world. Oh, good pull. Good... No, bull! Can't win this! Not to the 2 spears. Oh, and Kanki leaves. That's 1-0 for berries. And didn't even try to get a sneaky age up in there or a blacksmith upgrade. Well, we have map number 2 here. It is in the color pink. It's berries, up 1-0. Going with the Japanese at back at random. Going house and barracks, but the house didn't finish building. This is... I've been there. That's why the reaction. You know, when like you lift, you're so fast, but shift is just a touch late. On the other side, in the color purple, it is Kanki with the Mongols. The only rule regarding civilizations here is that you can't repeat a civ you've won with in a series, so berries couldn't be Abbasid. Everything else is fair game, so Kanki changed because he wanted the change. He felt Mongols was a better fit for him here at Mega Random. We're gonna look into the map right now, so you have this board out, these 2 boards here in the center. We have this massive lake here in the middle, and this tiny one in the corner. It kind of benefits berries here, but is really anyone, like, you would benefit from having 6 fishing ships here, I guess, but... Like, the big lake is what you might want to fight for. The other lakes, you have this one and that one, but they don't provide any water. I like that there are features outside the map. That is actually quite a lot of fun. Makes the map more lively, I suppose. Yeah, going everywhere else, you have this gold right there. It's pretty nice. So Kanki here, does he really want double villagers every once in a while? There's like 134 stone. I don't think it's worth it, but yeah, you guys do comment on that, whether you think it's worth it or not. You also have like a lot of stone. Not a lot. One patch of stone, one patch of gold on this side. Fairly protected until either player goes on water. Oh, this is crazy. Against a Mongols player, b3arries is trying to do a Dark Age play. Dark Age play with Japanese, by the way, quite powerful. Quite powerful, even though they don't really have like a ton of bonuses. They do have Tatara, which they can unlock in the Dark Age, but importantly, they can have +2 in the Feudal Age. And they already have a head start in units that they can use to then either fast castle or really put on the pressure. On the other hand, though, Kanki can't go water. And b3arries isn't going water either, but he knows there's water already. I actually want to see what he sees. So he hasn't found Kanki. It's mega random. You can spawn, like you will spawn far away, but you can spawn anywhere. Wow, and this town center is so well placed. They're right by the stone, which is something that your opponent would want to hit. Hitting the Yuvu and just not only putting a stop on your stone production, maybe even getting a military building. Could be massive, as the stone is usually far enough away for that to happen, but not here, not in Mega Random. Not the way Kanki plays the space. He has the Jur. I would think... No, he doesn't have any tax here. He is getting forestry. Forestry is more worth it than people might think, but I think he wants wheelbarrow. No, he doesn't have wheelbarrow. He wants superior mobility. Well, we're already seeing how this game is gonna turn out. We also have a pasture within the Yuvu influence and right by the town center. This is so good. Looking at b3arries, yeah, going with the lumber camp. Oh, is he not making? Oh, I really want to see what he does. Heading into the next stage, because he's also going into a dock. He's gonna take the lake here as fish. And yeah, deep water fish might be the second. It's the fastest second food source in the game, right? Just the second to the boar, but you have a limit to the boar. So the longer the game goes, the better fish is, and the better deep fish becomes. But also you just have more workers all the time, so it also... Like, you would be vulnerable if Kanki was doing something, but he's not. So if you're b3arries, like, you're great, you'll take it. You'll go water, and you'll play from there. There have 3 pastures underneath the Yuvu. What is Kanki up to? This is very unorthodox. There is gold here. Yeah, Kanki's still Dark Age. Hasn't used his gold yet. Or hasn't started taking the gold, I mean. He used some of his initial gold to get everything packing faster. Oh, 4th pasture? Oh, he's not even trying to get the sheep, I guess. Very even, though. Where is Kanki's scout? So, b3arries scout, yeah, trying to set up a scouting here, trying to see if he sees anything. Kanki? Oh, with only 6 sheep, so he definitely turns him in. Wow, look at b3arries! Yeah, but Kanki not taking it. Not taking it. And I'm sure Kanki's not going to do this, but if Kanki would pack his town center and move it closer to the gold, b3arries would win the game in this position right now just by trying to attack it. And as he's attacking it, Kanki can't unpack the town center, which would of course be a bit of a drag. Second dock for b3arries. I don't. Do they have cheaper docks? They don't have cheaper docks, but they have cheaper fishing ships, and that actually makes a massive difference. But he knows he either has time or he's gonna have a lot of urgency. Ooh, the Khan took a hit from each one of those scouts. Oh, we have a forward barracks. Forward barracks for Kanki. So Kanki, I'm guessing. Oh, he's showing barracks, but he's making scouts. Where is he making scouts? Oh. Oh, he's got stables in the corners. But he's showing scouts! Right, you have quarter storehouses. This is not really what players... we typically see players all over the ladder do. People would use the quarter storehouse as a lumber camp as well. But B3arries really wanted to take wood to make the docks, so you had to adjust on the fly because it did start with a land opener, but land openers do go out the window once you go dock, right? That's why I'm calling them the land openers. I don't think that's an official term. No! No! Kanki lost the can! The can was gonna be important here. Yeah, but either way, man, look at this! 9 scouts already. This is all that matters now because we're gonna see a landmarks snipe. And like with the stealth forest here, doesn't actually hide anything, or this one, but these trees in the corner of the map, I think B3arries. Yeah, B3arries has already been here. There's no reason for him to come back. But yeah, a worker sneaked under there, and yeah, Kanki's making spears, which means that, like, if you're B3arries, you're reading that, oh, you're making samurai as well because they beat spears really well. Even though Dark Age Samurai, not a fantastic unit, but they do translate really well. And like, that really explains the pastures here, because of course scouts only cost food. And what he's doing here, 65 food each. Like, and he's rallying them to the corner. This is, like, Kanki has studied this build to a T. And, like, I'm guessing the only thing he wants to do with these scouts is just to knock on B3arries' door and just remember that, like, he's also playing the game, so you have to do something. But, like, if Kanki attacks right now, right, 16 scouts is not enough. But there are only 2 landmarks. But B3arries is also on water, so he's not going to do a fast age up. He needs to fight in feudal age. That's why the single samurai and the single unification, which should be multiples in a second. Yeah, very, very much multiples in a second. But, like, B3arries doesn't know. So this is going to be a game all about information, because this is one of the cheesiest things you can do. But also one of the easiest to counter if you have the information, right? To just make a wall of spears everywhere. And like the scouts start getting trapped in the spears. And they die so fast. Yeah, also mass preparing the town center while they're attacking. It works. Oh, that's a barracks going forward. The barracks will never land. Yeah, that barracks will never land. Even though it's moving so fast. Look at that. It's moving so fast. If Kanki just keeps the car going. Oh no, it got trapped. It got trapped. Well, and we have Wonder Brigeisha and Samurai going. Don't forget, B3arries is a Conqueror level player. This that's happening is so ridiculous, though. I'm seeing what other upgrades can you get from the UV? So nothing that really helps, right? Superior attack mobility, maybe? Yeah, I don't think that would be any good. Where is... Oh, Kanki, I'm guessing, is making villagers. He might need wood here. Alright, so that's done. Oh no, he needs the barracks! That's a big mistake. Alright, the Khan trying to just... He's trying to interact enough with your opponents to make them remember that they're still playing the game. But we have 38 scouts around this one stable and 4 over here. Like, all B3arries needs is like to wave the flag saying that, hey, I'm here in my base. I'm just playing very poorly, I have barely any units and I'm still in the Dark Age. Oh, look at the workers! Trying to get a kill. Maybe Kanki can get a couple of towers? But I don't think at the stage of the game with the B3arries, the army that B3arries has, that will do him any good. However, Kanki moving in with everyone. Why? You have... Oh my god. Oh, he managed to move! There's still stone here. Oh, this gameplay really... Oh, it doesn't elude me. He's going in. And he's using the workers as extras. Well, this might have tipped him off, right? This might have tipped the B3arries off that... Like, scouts are here, so maybe I need to pay attention to the deer. But, look, mate, it's... A deer is not going to be a factor in this game, dude. We have 60 scouts. 60 is just insane. Kanki doesn't have any more food, because of course all the workers are getting pulled! This is definitely a base trade, and Kanki has a massive, just numbers advantage. Oh, and B3arries is aging up! B3arries is aging up, which, like, game sense-wise, it's great, but, like, he didn't know this, did he? Oh, and the workers, they're pulling away. They could have kept going, and he's gonna need to have that built. Alright, he's gonna build a floating gate. The workers need to start preparing! Mass repair! But here comes the other boys! Alright, so now it's 3 landmarks against, that Kanki needs to kill. There's no one to repair! There's no one to repair! Where's the rest of the army? Oh, there's the DC moving forward! No, Kanki! The DC had to stay still! Oh, an army here. Why is it here? It's in the board. Oh, there's one landmark gone. Oh, the army's getting stuck in the workers. The workers don't matter. Oh, this is just a pure landmark snipe with scouts. And, like, B3arries barely has anything other than food. And it needs wood to repair. Oh, Kanki's got this. Kanki's got this. There's no way. Yeah, Kanki's got this. Not enough army here to do anything. We got ourselves a landmark. Snipe. Yeah, that's game number 2. Kanki tied the series against a pretty good opponent. This game was all about information. Well, what do we have here, huh? It's only game number 3 between B3arries and the Red here, playing as the Delhi Sultanate. Yeah, building a mosque and a mill right away, as the book dictates, building a mill with these workers. Oh, don't. Oh, wow, he actually did it like this. Alright, so he lost a little bit on the wood, but gained in the agility department. That's pretty good. And the Scion, it's Kanki playing as a Bruce. And I wonder if he's gonna go for another big scouts push. Or scouts base trade. He's gonna try to get a Kremlin up. Or if it's gonna be, like, having some other type of cheese here. Maybe walling his opponent in was a big favorite of his. So, yeah, there's also no hunting cabin. This is definitely a very, not standardized build for him, but very well studied build. Skipping key things just to save a little bit of wood and a little bit of time that he's gonna need to use elsewhere. So on the other hand, we have B3arries with 8 on food, going for gold now, getting all of his techs. B3arries Delhi is really good. I'll tell you that much. It's stuff to beat on a good day. It's gonna be nearly impossible to beat if Kanki just does not execute this perfectly. However, we have 5 villagers moving forward. I would imagine that a tower is coming up. The gold and the B3arries are in the back of the base, but they are too close. I actually wonder if Kanki can do anything here. Ooh, he's going for the walls. He's gonna wall his opponent in. Yeah, the walls, I think, need to be... Like, he needs to trap this gold as well. Trap the gold outside. So maybe the wall is, like, there and trapping here. Because otherwise, I don't think it will work. B3arries can have access to these B3arries and that gold. I think B3arries is fine. You will have enough time to start getting up some elephants. But B3arries... Oh no, B3arries notices! Oh, and he's just gonna get a worker right in the wall where Kanki's gonna build. But he can always just build around, and Kanki will do that. Okay, we have a Dome of the Faith. The Scholar is leaving. And he's just gonna try to fight. Oh, quick walls, quick walls! Don't get inside! Oh. Yeah, he's just gonna try to fight, but the job here is done. Just need to build the gate, and the gate is building. Do what you need to do, man. Alright, wall doesn't stop. Yeah, he's gonna try to wall over there. And over here, which, like, from a usage of your resources standpoint... Oh no, I was gonna do the wall I said before! It's gonna go down with a face, though. Yeah, it's pretty late now to change your mind, but... Ooh, that's too close! But, like, it's outside the range! This is so bullshit. Yeah, now Kanki needs to cancel and build the wall more like... Over there? Oh, there we go. There we go. Wow, this is just so ugly. Sometimes you have to when building the wall on the other side too. Well, that was not in my predictions, but he is walling off the gold and the berries too, so I like that. Kinda. Alright, Dome of the Faith is down. No army yet for berries. Oh. Alright, and he's building a tower on the outside. This tower on the outside can actually be quite deadly. With the proper upgrades, it will be absolutely destructive. Oh, and the wall is built right in the center of it. Kanki is gonna have to... Like, this is gonna be a race to see who builds the longest wall here. Oh my god! Oh, this reminds me of the Battle of Dyrrhachium on the Roman Civil War by Julius Caesar against Pompey. Yeah, the Civil War, like they only had one. They were also racing to see who could build the longest wall to close their opponents in, but this wall is also not that good for berries either. Oh, if he can get this cross wall in, then he's good! Oh, and he got it! Oh, he got it! What a wall battle! Like, berries here, what I'm thinking here right now, that like he really needs to... He's trying to build the wall to the end. I think that kind of benefits Kanki. Trying to do quick walls. Okay, he destroys the wall here. Stand a gate! Stand a gate, dude! Oh, he's going on the outside! You need military! Berries needs military! Oh, Kanki gets a wall up here, and the wall up here, and okay, you gave these berries up, but it's still trapped. Still trapped, alright, I like this, this tower here. Okay, he's gonna build a little bit more impractical, just make sure you build a gate, so that your workers can get in and out, and, oh, Kanki should be in a decent position, but, like, berries upgrades are about to kick in. Making a blacksmith? Making a blacksmith? I'm not sure upgrades are going to be that important this game. Or maybe there's one upgrade, right? Being able to make siege weapons on the field. Oh, if Barry's hasn't noticed this wall. Barry's hasn't noticed this wall. Alright, he's building a stable. Stable is definitely the right call here. And your tower here will be able to hit some of the workers. Barry's already has so much. Like, Kanki right now needs to put down a barracks. Start making some work, some units here just to be able to defend the villagers. But Kanki doesn't have the information. And again, the game about information, but the other side this time, right? Yeah, it's Kanki that doesn't have the info. But the Horseman, definitely a great call by Barry's. For Barry's to get out of this mess, which walls does he need to break? I guess I just break this one, right? There are no towers over here. There's this tower out there in the back. Kanki could get stone to make arrow slits, but he would need, what, 2 on stone, 1 on gold, to just eventually get the resources, because he only has 6 workers at home. Right, he has these 6 workers. No, he has 10 workers at home. He's gonna build a hunting cabin here. Because Barry's is running out of sheep. Oh, and Parries! Oh no, this is open! This is open! No! Oh, that's gonna cost Kanki the game. Oh, and Kanki just realizes and leaves, man. That's just... What a terrible conclusion to our series, but Barry stakes it to 1.